Welcome to Wildcat. This video is part of a series introducing standard features of applications built using Wildcat, and this video focuses on using lists. We'll now demonstrate filtering using the filter line. The filter line gives you the ability to quickly and simply filter the list based on like or contains searches. For example, if I wanted to find all contacts which contained the letter J in their last name, I can simply type the letter J in the last name filter box and either press enter, click the filter button, or just refresh the list. You can see that it doesn't matter where the letter J appears in the name. In this case, it's matched my filter. If I want to be more specific, I might, for example, have JO in the list to find all the people with names like Johns, Johnston and Joyner. I can combine this with filtering on multiple columns at the same time. So for example, to find all of the people with JO in the last name from the .uk domain, I can very quickly identify the rows that I'm after. To remove one of my filter terms, I can simply click in the filter box and delete, then refilter the list. Or alternatively, I can return the list to the default configuration by clicking on the menu button. There is also a clear filter criteria button in the toolbar. I can do far more complex and specific filtering using the Advanced Filter tool from the toolbar. Click on the Advanced Filtering button to expand the Advanced Filtering section. There are three styles of Advanced Filter: flat, nested and inline. I'm going to use flat filtering first off. If I wanted to repeat the same search I did using the filter line, then I would add the criteria last name. The filter operator was contains JO. And again, the email column, I wanted to search for anything that contained .uk. Press the Get Filter button to get the results. There's obviously a lot more options here, so for example, I could be more restrictive and say that I only want last names that start with JO and contain UK. Alternatively, I can change the radio to say that I want to match any records that either start with JO or have UK domain. Press the Get Filter or refresh the list to get the results. Alternatively, I could say that I want any records that do not start with JO or contain .uk by clicking Match None. And Get Filter will get me the results that match that advanced filter. I can add any number of criteria. So if I also wanted to filter out first names ending with D, Get Filter, and my list is filtered appropriately. To clear the filter, press the Use Simple Filtering button or clear the filter criteria. Nested advanced filters allow for far more complex filtering capability by allowing you to combine and/or operators with your filter criteria. For example, if I wanted to find all contacts that had a last name beginning with JO and which either had a first name ending with D or an email containing .uk, you can see that I can start to build up extremely complex filtering. Probably a little bit overkill for the contact database that I'm using here, but for larger data sets, extremely useful. Finally, using inline filtering style. With inline, you have the option of including similar kinds of constructs but at a simpler level. So for example, if I wanted the last name starting with JO and with an email containing .uk, and then I have control to swap the operator here as I need. Because your Wildcat application understands the data that's contained within it, any of the filter operators and criteria will respond to the types of values that are allowed for the criteria you're searching on. So for example, for contact type, there are only two options, and so a drop-down is presented. For email, which is a long text type, in this application, a text area is provided, and so on. To reset the list configuration back to the default, first of all return to Simple Filtering, and then click on the menu item again. That concludes part 2 of using lists. Join us next time to cover the other list controls, tagging, flagging, and the summary line.